and joined now by Skylar Davidson, new signee with the Wyoming State Pioneer team, and also this season going into your senior year. Hard to believe that your senior year is here.
It is. It's kind of emotional at certain times. Didn't feel like it would get here as fast as it did.
What are your expectations for this team? A lot of you girls are back, and I talking about what you were trying to do at your signing a few weeks back. What are your now that the team's here? You've been assembled. You've been practicing. What are your expectations for the squad? Are they what you expected going in, or are they higher now after practicing? What?
Our expectations this year, I think, as long as everyone is blessed and can stay healthy, I think we have a really good shot at winning a state title. If we can stay healthy, obviously, we've had problems with that in the previous years, but I feel like this year, if we can stay healthy, we're good.
What are your expectations for your teammates? I mean, these are girls you played with now for a little while. Do you have any expectations for them?
This year, the team's going to play like they've been there before. We're playing like an older team rather than a younger team that hasn't been in the positions that they've been in.
Then you say been there before. A lot of them hadn't been there before. Were you surprised last year at how well some of the girls? You were playing a lot of freshmen last year, and they seemed to adjust throughout the season. You pushed Westside to the brink, and they ended up being a state tournament team. Were you surprised by what they did?
I was. As freshmen coming up, they played varsity, big minutes. Abby started for us, and she was a huge role. And then Colleen coming off the bench with Kaylee, they played a very big role in the game.
What are your goals for yourself? Now, you're going to go on and play in college next year. Do you have any goals yourself going into your final season here?
This year, I just want to lead the team. We got to work together. Everything's teamwork this year. Really, I'm just here to lead everybody, encourage, and put up points if I need to, but mostly, obviously, my thing is assists and steals, and our defensive game has really stepped up this year.
What's your career been like here? I mean, you've had a chance to watch people like Gabby, you got to play with, people like Jazz, and I think you would have played with Gabby except you had an injury your freshman year. What's the experience been like here, and how has it benefited you as a player? Playing with the teammates that you played with, Emily Saunders, the list goes on. These girls are all, playing college on college teams.
Playing with those girls was very fortunate. I only got a short amount of time my freshman year, but playing here at Wyoming East was like a privilege to play, especially on the teams that we've had. We've had really good teams, and I was fortunate enough to really play with each one. I started my sophomore year. I got to play quite a bit of minutes my freshman year before I was hurt, and then I started leading the team my junior year.
Now, you played on a lot of elite AAU teams with girls that are all that caliber, but was it kind of like playing a team like that when you look at some of the teammates you've had in the past here?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I think with like Emily, Gabby, and Jazz and them, they played the AAU experience, which made them, like our practices were like playing AAU basketball.
Do you, now, and I say all that to get to this point, do you see yourself leaving a legacy behind, like, say, like Gabby did, like Jazz did, like Emily did?
I feel like I can leave a legacy. I mean, I'm not here to try and do that. It's not just about me. I want to just win a state title and lead the team there. I'm not really worried about that.
How much do you keep an eye on what Glenville's doing right now? Have you really stepped it up in that regard since signing?
I watch just about every game I can get to.
What are your, do you have any number goals that you would like to reach before you go?
I really don't. I just want to win a state title.
How much has it helped and pushed you that you got there 2 years ago? Didn't quite get there last year. All the tournament wasn't finished anyway, but you got there, and as a sophomore, you were there with your team as a freshman. How much did that motivate you to get back this year, which is going to be your last run?
Being able to experience that motivates me to get there again, especially my senior year. Last year was kind of heartbreaking when we lost, but I feel like this year we can finally go back.
All right, Skylar Davidson, I appreciate your time. Thank you.
Thank you.